Welcome back, YouTube. Review and Play 23 here. We have a brand new chapter review this week. We will be doing One Piece chapter 942, The Daimyo of Hakumai, Shimotsuki Yasui. Alright, we start off with the cover page. It is Mondor and some rats picking out good cheese and wine from his book collection. It's a nice cover page. We get to see one of Big Mom's children use his ability. It's okay, I guess. With the first page of this chapter, we head over to a flashback of Tonoyasu with Lord Odin, where we actually get to see Lord Odin's silhouette. It looks a little different than I thought it would. He has a weird hairstyle. Yasu's yelling at him for just hanging out. And getting kicked out by his father. Odin says, we actually get the name of Odin's father. It is Kosuke Sukiyaki, which is another type of food. I think we've heard it before. He mentions that after his father's death, some people say that it would be Yasu that becomes the next shogun, which is interesting because that's supposed to show how much faith people have in Tonoyasu. Older Tonoyasu looks like a hard ass, just like people were saying last chapter. He guards the port side. We see some of his men there. He smacks, in the next page, he smacks Odin for saying that people will like him better as a shogun, and tells him that what his father did was only tough love. Odin is the future, and that's what he expects to meet. Then he gets hit again, as he says that he just wants to go out and see. Wano is too small of a country for him. Then we move back to the execution site. You have some of the people screaming at him that they were born in Hakumai too, and that they're glad that he's alive. We get this big 2-page shot. Someone's making an announcement that that's who they caught. They gave a little bit of his background. He opposed the shogun with his army. That's why he was a traitor then. He's being executed now for being caught stealing. Then he says that he lied about being the witching hour boys and that he only did it for attention. Because there's something he wants to say. He apologizes for deceiving everybody. Mostly his supporters. They ask if he's not the witching hour boy, then why did he steal? Then we get a lot of people in the game. Drake mentions how all the attention from Kurosaki's funeral has switched over to Tonoyasu. Komurasaki. Slipped my mind. We get a shot of Toko coming in. Zoro and Hiyori are behind her. He calls the Shogun a fool. He apologizes to Orochi's men for having to follow such a fool guy. He says that he tells everybody to look at how beautiful the capital is. It is. It was put up by the work of the Kosuke clan. And Lord Orochi is a fool who stole it. We see Orochi coming in, being carried by his people. He pulls out Orochi. Calls him a pest. People are telling him that he should stop saying that because it might get worse. I don't know how that works. Pretty much gonna die. Then he does something surprising. He says he needs to apologize to everybody for creating this symbol that's been spreading around the town. He says he only spread it because he was upset with how he could never take revenge on Orochi. And he's sorry that he tricked everybody. Some people have some shocked faces. What? It was all a prank. Wahahaha. He laughed. He mentions how 20 years ago, after killing Odin, Orochi approached the daimyos and said, "Serve or die." We get a shot of Ashura Doji before he attacks Hotam's people. he seems to be looking around. He seems to be checking out what Tonoyasu is saying. Most likely this is what actually motivates him to join the alliance. We'll see what happens with that. I wonder how Luffy should react to all this. We see a shot of Inuarashi and Kinemon. He mentions that Orochi used cheap tricks to get the shogunate. He tells them that the daimyo and the citizens took up swords to go to war without hesitation, but were stopped by the monster known as Kaido. He says it wasn't his intention to escape death, but he did, so he went to Ibisu town in hiding. He explains that the cars were all a joke. That he just made up for this fake understanding. We see Orochi's guard going, what? We did this all for nothing then? I don't know why they're so shocked. Does it really matter if it was for nothing? It seems like they just like capturing and shooting people anyway, but... Orochi coming in, taking out a gun, getting ready to shoot Tonoyasu. Tonoyasu says something about a curse that binds his heart. Not sure what he's implying with that, but it goes, upon the man whose mind has stolen shot, a lifetime of Odin will fill your gut. I'm not sure if this is a real curse or if it's just a play on words, since Odin means it's a type of food. We get Tonoyasu doing his laugh. He starts thinking about how this is the end. But he tells Kinemon and the rest that with his sacrifice, their actions are no longer known, and that he's reset the slate for them. He says he's handed out a new picture to all the people inside the cell that explains a different kind of plot. So I guess that changes the data things or not. You see some of the prisoners passing around the new picture. One of them is crying because they understand what's happening. Kinemon says we are forever grateful as he understands what's happening too. Then we get some of the guards talking about how much of a coward Orochi is. Tonoyasu thinks that this means that they will ignore him from now on, even though he can just order them to do whatever he wants. We see Toko coming in. We see Zoro looking at Yasu. And then we get a big close-up of Tonoyasu's face. He says to cover the children's eyes. The last daimyo, Dr. Kosuke, the frivolous flatterer of the Easy Town, will now make his way to the other world. Let us all sing together. Here we go. He says he hopes to see their revenge plan fulfilled. And he'll be waiting for them on the other side. Some people are crying, so goes his daddy, and then the next page, he's shot full of bullets. He says for Toko to forgive him for leaving her in this world. We see the citizens of the DC town come in. Well, they came in early. Oh. When he's shot full of holes, he somehow, I guess, also got hit in his bindings as he just starts falling all the way to the ground. Then you get a 2-page spread. All the citizens of the DC town start laughing. Zoro's really annoyed by this, even though he should know how these people work. I don't know why Oda had Zoro questioning. I'm sure he's spending enough time with them to know what's going on here. Oh boy. That guy. Then we get Toko crying and laughing. So really upset about that. Then Komurasaki tells him, stop, there's crying. They just can't seem to express any other kind of emotions. They have been stolen by Orochi. All they can do is smile. Laugh. It is all because that Kaido and Orochi brought to this country. What Kaido and Orochi brought to this country? The fruit known as Smile. So it seems next chapter we will be getting Smile exposition maybe? So that sounds good. And that's where the chapter ends. Overall, this was a nice chapter. It's predicated heavily on Tonoyasu being kind-hearted and lovable, I guess. I don't know if there's anyone out there who has any real love for Tonoyasu, but if you do, I guess this was like a 10 out of 10 chapter for you then, because it was heavy in emotion for him. I was hoping they would reveal a bit more information about the past. I thought, I get what Tonoyasu's doing. He's giving up his life to ensure the plants and seeds. I thought it was gonna be something a little bit more shocking. It's very important that he's actually not the witching hour boy. I think that's the truth, which means I was right all along. But he could also just be lying about that too for some reason. Next week should be interesting. Hopefully we get to see Lucy's reaction to all this. I'm sure he's not very happy about it. I wonder if we got to see Zoro. I'm hoping that... I mean, Zoro's in the area. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into an action chapter. I'm hoping we can get more information about Odin or something that moves the plot forward quite a bit. I don't see why Orochi will let these people go. He doesn't believe it's a front, I'm sure. So I don't know why he would just release the prisoners so they can try again next time. Or at the very least, if you release them, you keep an eye on them just to double check. We will see what Tonoyasu's plan does to Orochi's men in the future. In Tonoyasu's mind, he's broken all the trust they have in Orochi from him. We don't know how true that is right now. Since again, it's not like he had the loyalty to begin with, they just feel like he's in power. Yeah, it's a 7 out of 10 chapters. It's not bad. It's not a bad chapter. You can be highly entertained by it. Other than that, I don't really have any other predictions for next week. Hopefully we get more plot stuff. I'm sure Zoro and Murasaki will escape somehow. It's another break, so it's not next week, it's 2 weeks from now. And that's that. But yeah, that's it guys. Thank you for listening. Leave comments down below. And I will see you again next 2 weeks from now.